In this video, I'll show you what an AI agent can do. But before we dive in, let's quickly look at why an AI agent is not a chatbot. A chatbot responds to what you type. It's just a conversation and there's no real-world actions. An AI agent acts to complete a goal. So an agent is given a goal and figures out the steps using tools to take action. Today, we're looking at an AI agent that detects a firewall change. In AWS, that's called a security group change. Then, it assesses the risk, logs the findings, and sends you an alert email. The agent does all this on its own. No rules, no if statements, just a goal and tools. Here's the general idea of how the agent works. One service records the change, one passes the message, and one wakes up the agent. So remember, CloudTrail records events, EventBridge routes events, and Lambda triggers execution. AgentCore runs the agent, and the agent decides which tools to call. In this case, the tools handle sending the email and logging the finding. I'm now in Amazon Bedrock AgentCore, and this is where the agent lives. It's deployed in the AgentCore runtime and ready to receive events from the pipeline. But here's the thing, an agent is not a script. A script follows predefined steps, but an agent is given a goal and decides the steps at runtime. For that to work, you have to give the agent tools. Tools are the only way an agent can actually take action in AWS. Without them, it can reason all day, but it can't touch a single AWS service. Here in VS Code, you can see the 4 tools the agent uses. Each one is a Python function that calls a specific AWS service. This one looks up related activity in CloudTrail event history. This checks the security group in EC2. This one sends the email, and this logs the finding in AWS Security Hub. So you define the tools, and the agent decides how to use them. In the terminal, I'm going to simulate a bad change using the AWS CLI. I'm going to open port 22 to the entire internet. That's the bad event that triggers the pipeline. Now let's go check my inbox to see if I received the alert. Here we see the critical alert email. After I opened port 22 to the entire internet, the agent identified the security group, checked for MFA, assessed severity, and even gave remediation steps. This reasoning and explanation weren't hard-coded in the Python code. The agent generated that on its own based on the data. Now I'm going to close the port. Let's check my inbox again. Another email arrived. It's a lower severity informational event. The agent correctly identified the revocation as a positive action. So 2 events happened. There were 2 investigations with 2 emails and 0 manual work. I'm now in Security Hub, and you can see the events are logged here as official findings. The agent wrote the title, the description, the severity, and all of this automatically. That's your audit trail. The full lab is in the link below. The next video covers what's inside the agent. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.